Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is our utmost pleasure to bring you, live from the Damn It Bacon Studios, the only man who can eat a whole chicken in less than 5 minutes. That's right, he's back! Ellis is in the house. Damn It Bacon is filmed before a trapped studio audience. Oh, good, weren't it?
Never has a jingle been so good for my mental health. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I thought, see, I've been messing about. I mean, I can turn that music off now. I've done a whole 3 minutes of it. I got right into it. Yeah. Yeah. What?
That was
I've been
good.
messing about doing stuff. Yeah. Ellis is back, everyone.
Yay! That's good because it was getting more and more unhinged about him.
It was
so-
getting weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when Harvey goes away, leaves me and the dog alone. It's just.
I've enjoyed the different reasons for my absence.
Again, I was running out of ideas. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not in charge anymore, so I hand the baton over to Ellis.
Yeah, say the intro. Hello and welcome to Damn It Bacon, and I am Ellis here. As always, we've been holding the shit for about 2 months, Joe and John.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you both? It's been a while. I'm not saying you for ages, John. Obviously, I saw you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I went to Newcastle the weekend. Went to a lot of comedy shows. So
I saw. Yeah.
Went to Drowning Pool.
Again.
Was at the back of Drowning Pool because my body cannot hit the floor anymore.
If it does, it's turning to dust and not getting back up, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Like 5 years ago, I would have been right in the middle of that pit. Oh well,
Nope.
not anymore.
Not your knees.
I have to say, the man myself who personally had to put a knee support on each knee just to walk the dog the other day because it was that cold and my knees were just not playing. Yeah. Don't get old, kids. It sucks. Stay young forever, like Cliff Richard. No, he's just a Peter Pan of pop, isn't he? He's not an actual Peter Pan. I don't know. Reverse
Peter Pan is probably a better example.
I tell you, there's a theory that Peter Pan, that all the pirates are lost boys who escaped because when they get too old, Peter Pan kills them. Think about it.
I had not heard that theory.
Yeah, makes sense when you think about it. I don't know. I don't know whether Neverland stops you aging.
Yes.
I don't know. Hook. When I wrote to Dustin Hoffman,
I think it's established that it does, right?
I don't know. He was a wrong one anyway, weren't he, Jay and Barry? So let's move on.
I was Daryl Bean. I'm watching these Taskmaster series at the moment.
Oh, that's a great with him and Fern Brady and John Kearns.
Yeah, and
I
like
series.
And Sarah Milken. I wish I could remember the name of the last guy.
Yeah.
Munya.
Munya, yeah. Oh, that's a brilliant season. No, he was really good. He was telling the story about his last show was about him being adopted and finding his birth mother, going through all the sort of Irish red tape to get to that, and this is him like trying to find his dad, and it's it's very funny.
It seems like it's hard to wrangle jokes out of that, but
no, he does. I wish I probably shouldn't spoil it because
no, don't ruin it.
Well, it is. Yeah, it's very.
He's not going to do a comedy show where he just comes out and says, "Yeah, I found him and he's dead," like because that wouldn't be fun, would it? But yeah, no, I get it. It's just, especially the Irish, people giving away babies has not got a tremendous history to it, has it? Like,
no, that's the thing. It was quite difficult to find his mum for that.
Yes, for that reason. Yeah.
Yes,
I've seen that film with Scarecrow in it.
Flamina. No.
What? The one where he's the coal man. He's the coal man, and it's all laundries.
Talking about the one with Steve Coogan.
Yeah, that's a different one.
I mean, there's a few, but they're all depressing. It's not as bad as that one where all the lads get sent to Australia and then get anyway upbeat. Let's not talk about Magdalene laundries, yeah, because that's not a fun way to spend your day, is it? Yeah, it's last day. It's the final day of Dispatch. John still hasn't played it. Still hasn't played Ball Pit, and I've nearly finished it.
You already told about it last week, and I've got so many games I already own that I don't play.
I know. We've seen they've announced a Steam box.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah. I'm like, oh, good.
What does this have over, say, a PC, which I could also afford and would play other things? Yeah,
I think it's a big Steam Deck, isn't it? But you can.
It does function as a PC as well. You can do boot on it, but yeah.
Look, it's going to be one of those things. I'm just going to accept it now. Where I'm going to go like, I'm not going to buy that, and then one day they'll be like, oh yeah, we're coming out with a Steam Machine 1.5, and we're selling off all the old Steam Machines for £100 off, and I'll be like, fine, I'll just buy an old one. And
Steam Machine doesn't sound good though. It sounds like it's going to have a man with like goggles and a top hat talking to you about it at a fair. You know what I mean?
Do you think anything called a machine is steam powered?
I mean, the steam machine should be. Irons are a bit, kind of. I don't know. It's been a
So the
strange,
Steam Deck
strange
should
week.
also be steam powered.
Mine is. Do you sometimes smell the exhaust on it? I do.
Apparently, we're told to stop doing that by
I
Valve.
know, but you can't tell me what to do in my own home. If I want to smell the exhaust of the Steam Deck, I will. And it smells delicious. It doesn't smell of anything, to be honest. Yeah, that's that. And it's bonfire night, weren't it, this week? So, well, it was last week, technically, but it's still now until Christmas, isn't it, basically?
It's constant bonfire time.
Assholes.
How do you celebrate kids throwing fireworks at cars? It's a great time.
Well, or burning down a historical mill building near me, or,
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, it'll be flat soon. It'll be mysteriously burnt down.
Ah, one of those, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'm not getting into it, but shits. Couple of things as well. OPW, December, their next show. Just to point out, stay away from the backstairs at the Alhambra because it apparently is the most dangerous place in wrestling. It's worse than the NXT car park, mate. Like, yeah, Alexander Gray got thrown down the stairs this week.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, Nate Reese got like mullered there. Ethan just put some tape around it or something, saying like, or a sign up saying "Beware." Like wrestlers may be lurking, like in a safari park. Like you shouldn't really get out of the. It's good, I like it, but it just made me go, "They're quite dangerous. Stop doing interviews there." And also, I don't know whether I mentioned it last week, but the table match between Nightmare and Sunam, the little promo thing they did,
that's brilliant.
Is one of my favorite things I've seen. Doing his times tables, 18 times 1, 19 times 1. That's just counting. Fucking amazing work.
Isaac Quint is putting him through his paces and he misread the tables.
As times tables, yes.
I see.
Yeah. But I don't want to ruin it. Go and watch it. It's great. You should be following them.
Well, I am, but the algorithm sometimes decides
it doesn't show you nothing.
Yeah,
I've watched like 3 otter videos the other day, and now it's just otters, which I'm fine with because I love otters. But I do like to see the things that I actually am following, and not a man building a hut out of mud constantly. Like, I don't know. Anyway, anything else? Here we go.
Have you enjoyed the auto-generated chapters?
I have enjoyed it, but I don't like it because I was deliberately trying to put stuff in there last week to see if it would pick it up.
Yeah, it didn't mention the whole discussion about AI and God help any model trained on his podcast. It didn't put anything about that in.
It didn't put nothing about that. It didn't put me nothing about my inflatable trousers in the swimming pool. No. So yeah, that was I've asked about when other people had to do that, so it wasn't just me. It was part of the swimming survival thing. You had to like tread water for 5 minutes, inflate your trousers.
Yeah, I remember that.
A brick. Yeah.
Maybe
they changed it when you were at school because of the trousers thing. I had gruds on underneath. It wasn't weird.
You're the only one who was suggesting that. I just thought it was weird you have to inflate your pants.
They can't see your face. That's the problem.
How do you inflate your pants?
Oh, you tie a knot in it, and then you take your trousers off. Hey, no. Yeah, you tie a knot in the end and or in the main bit and one leg, and you inflate it, and it kind of works. Like, it's in an emergency situation, but yeah. I had a badge for it and everything. Right.
This is the only part. I'm with you the rest of it. It's this part that I'm falling down on.
I'm gonna find that episode of Granger where they do it and make you watch it. And also, as well, yeah. Before we move on to the actual thing that everyone's here for, the wrestling. Traitors finished.
Oh God, Nick, why? Nick, why?
Legitimately angry at Nick.
Could see it coming.
You could. It was one of them. But the fact that David was like, oh yes, well, shut up, David. You didn't do nothing. You're the equivalent of that Kirsty Walk that was there, or the other woman that did now.
David is the most highly suggestible man I've ever seen.
It is. I've got a bridge to sell him. Like, yeah. I did watch Joe on Saturday Kitchen, and he seems like a fairly all right guy. He looked genuinely confused to be on Saturday Kitchen because they were giving him food, and he was like, "I can just eat this." Yeah, that's kind of the premise of the show. Yeah.
Yay.
But to be fair, Alan deserved a win because
he's kind of put himself in a bad situation though by going against the plan with Nick. And then that set Alan up to be able to go, you told us you were going to do this. You changed your mind, didn't you? So
yeah, but he told Nick that like he was keeping them two on side so as not to arouse suspicion. And then this was the big haha reveal. And Nick forgot about the haha reveal.
Yeah,
and
Joe
just assumed the treachery was.
Because we did that, I was like, what a genius. Like, he's gone out to the traitors. He's like got them convinced.
Got them on side. We're going to get rid of David, then we'll get rid of Nick, and then we'll win. And they were so hook, line, and sinker on it, and they could have had it. They really could.
I love Nick, but
I don't know if they even could if they'd have done that, because if they'd have got rid of David, it would have been 50-50. So as long as Kat and Alan agreed on who they would vote for, Faithful couldn't do anything.
No, because they had no. They were so it was never meant. David was never going to go. The plot was that they were going to
get rid
vote
of Kat.
and then all three of them voted for Kat. Boom, you got the advantage. All against Alan. We've all won. Mine's a pint.
The crazy bit is, even if you thought Joe was a traitor, why would you end the game? Why would you not? I don't understand. That's the bit I really fall down on.
Again, it had harked back to that lass who, even though the guy said he is a traitor, logistically it has to be him. She still went, I don't believe you, and ruined it. And I was like, it had that vibe about it. The opposite of the Australian one, where they all just turned on him at the end, and he was like, he had a cry and stamped his feet, which is, I still think about that a lot.
Alan was great. He was very entertaining. He couldn't say I'm a faithful with a straight face though, and other people have gone for a lot less than that.
Yes, but you just go, it's just Alan, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess that was the thing.
The one redeeming thing about him was that he didn't change his behavior in any way, shape, or form. He just Alan'd his way through it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a good season.
I don't think Kat answered the question very well either.
No, and that's why Kat.
It was overshadowed by Alan.
Kat did a very good job of flying under the radar, but as soon as she was like
putting the headlights
a bit, that's when it fell apart a bit.
Yeah. I understood Nick ending the games. He in his head, he's like, "There's one more traitor." So in his head, I've just voted off the traitor. That's it.
There's always three. Always been three.
I know, but he thought he could just get rid of it. That
was still only left two. Still only two gone. Ross and anyway, that's enough about that.
We've already got rid of that.
There's still only two traitors from the three, so therefore there was still one more knocking about, and it was clearly Alan. They just discussed the fact that it was Alan in the secret war.
In Nick's head, he was like, "There's one left."
I know, I get it, but also, Nick, he said
there was another like 3 minutes footage of him just swearing and falling on the floor.
I mean,
and then Alan started crying, and he brought him back out of it.
Him collapsing to the floor and going "fuck" is meme worthy, because it's just yeah. And God bless Alan. Like I said, it must have been difficult for him to do that with his sort of personality. But he did it so well.
He played it very well. And I guess it is very easy to sit here and be like, oh, it's so obvious. But
again, we see what they don't see, and that's the difficult thing about it. But the fact that Joe was, I think Nick just got confused. And no amount of playing sad songs on a violin on Instagram is going to change my mind, Mr. Nick.
Jonathan talked quite openly about it really affected him. Despite his demeanor in the show, he said he was really grateful when it was over because it meant to mess him up.
Oh, it would, yeah, because you're mates with them all, aren't you? You're all going to like parties and stuff together, and you've had them on your show chatting about the latest film and that, and yeah, you get to know people. And
my favourite bit at the end is when they had the glass. When they all went outside, I quite like that actually. And Joe was like, "Are you a traitor, Kat?" But when they were all down there, and it ended with Alan clinking Claudia's glass. Claudia was like, "What is it you say again?" And he said the Shakespeare line. And I was like, "Do they understand what she's just?" Because they still don't know that he killed her in open sight.
Yeah.
Nope. And all the touching of the face and stuff. Yep. Again, I don't watch the thingy, the breakdown one of it with that bloke, but it was a good season, and I think if they do it again, it's not going to be as good because they've used all the best people up.
I think they are doing it again. I think I saw something about that.
They've not used Bob Mortimer.
Mortimer couldn't do that.
Have you seen him on Would I Lie to You?
I know, but
he lies so well.
He'd get rid of him straight away because you couldn't trust a word that came out of that man's mouth.
Put David Mitchell in with him.
Yeah,
there's a breakdown in every episode of my life.
It's one of them. It's just like I just don't want it to become like the shitty American one. Like if you're gonna put famous people in it, put like people who are famous for actual being sportsmen or actors or something, not people who are from other reality shows like Buffy. Watch his face off Chelsea or that lass who fell off the stage at the Brit Awards.
I don't know who that is, but fair enough.
Essex lass, Tom Collins, Gemma Collins. Yeah, Tom Collins. It's her dad. Yeah. Anyway, God, Christ, that took way longer than we thought it should have done.
Jones.
It's just not as good as the intro music now, is it?
No, we need to have everything to match up.
Don't have enough time.
News. There's some Vince news. The basic gist of it is Janelle Grant is trying to force the weird doctor, Carlon Colker, to hand over the item she's requested for Discovery because he's not fucking doing it.
Right, send him to prison then.
That would be helpful, yeah. The Bill Discovery process has been pending for 16 months. Build Discovery issued on August 12, 2025. 3 months ago, the defendants have produced just 2 records, an audit log for petitioner's electronic medical file, and a single text message. It's going well. Defendants have not produced Miss Grant's payment records despite being directly instructed to do so at the August 11th hearing. Grant's team issued a statement. To date, Carl and Coker and Pete Warners have engaged in persistent stalling tactics and avoid prolong this deeply painful process for Miss Grant, and we respectfully ask the court to intervene and compel compliance to our Build Discovery request once and for all.
Yeah, send Dog the Bounty Hunter around if he's still alive.
I forgot about him entirely.
Yeah, I mean, I think about him a lot because that was a show that I used to watch weirdly a lot. How is this allowed? Sorry, I know we're not legal experts here. Well, I'm not. But you can't. If the court go, you give us this, you have to give it him. You can't go no, or hang on, it's down the back of the sofa. Like
rich people do what they want. I think.
I guess. Start. He can't be that rich. I mean, he's a doctor in America. Yeah, I get it. But start finding him a day with interest then.
A doctor in America that does weird shit and is known for Vince's. Yeah, he's rolling on it.
Oh, don't say that. But yeah, we'll start charging him a fine daily with interest, right? And if that doesn't work, break his legs.
Your version of
He's
justice,
a doctor. He can fix it. You're a doctor. Deal with it. Yeah.
He's a doctor. Can he fix it?
I just find that disgraceful that that's allowed to happen. Like, I know there's no justice for the common man, but it's a high-profile case. You'd think they'd be on it, like, you know.
Well, I imagine they're trying to reasonably get rid of stuff that they don't want to be shown.
If it's taken since August to get rid of stuff, like, allegedly, then what are they doing? Burning a barn full of evidence down? It's
there has been constant fires at Dr. Carl Coker ever since the Build Discovery.
They buried it with Hulk.
Do you reckon?
In his coffin.
Reckon he's not dead, brother? He's just faked his death so they could bury all the evidence in his coffin, and he's now. That
would be a very Hulk move, to be fair.
No, it wouldn't. It's not Andy Kaufman. Be on the lookout for sausage-skinned men in your area.
That's not true. I guess I'll do the next one because it's an absolute mess and I vaguely know how it goes.
Sorry, go for it.
Miranda, Alizé, and Nixon Newell walked out of AW Collision this week, and everything's been very normal ever since. It's been good.
Their damage limitation hasn't really worked.
No. PW Insider reported that they refused to lose Dan and Jay and Tai Conti in what had been a second AW appearance. Fightful inquired, and it was stated to us they didn't expect to win the match, but they wanted more than the budgeted 3 minutes in the loss. They were told that times had been set for the show, for the match, and that couldn't be changed. Just like neither under contract to AEW, so they are within their rights to do this. That's fine, I guess. It's just maybe not very smart. There was an immediate and immense reaction internally from AEW personalities and staff. One AEW staffer told Fightful that both Newell and Alizé are talented, and there was a push to help Newell out after she revealed she wasn't getting many bookings. They were disappointed to hear about the situation, and it seemed out of character for Newell specifically. Mayor World and Hyan were provided an opportunity to fill in on short notice and got a lot of praise for doing so. Told they were over the moon about the last minute opportunity, and they didn't like it. I assume they were at the building, but didn't like they were going to be used for.
They didn't bung them on a dark match or something if they were. Yeah.
AEW sources the Fightful spoke to claim if Nixon and Miranda did say they'd rather other talent get the opportunity, things probably would have ended up better. Would have been perceived as a better.
Yeah, we don't want to do it. Give it someone else.
Yeah. This is where it starts to get messy and a lot of he said, she said. AW sources and talent reached out and claimed it wasn't the first issue of Newell on AW. There's conflicting information emerging how the debut match went as well. Alizé and Newell competed against Megan Bain and Marina Shafir, and word makes way around the locker room that Newell wasn't happy with the way the match was being constructed. One of the points of contention was said to be Megan Bain selling for Newell, and which at the point of establishing a new dominant team wasn't really a decision Megan Bain can make on her own. AEW talent usually know to chat with clear of coaches and producers when they're facing unsigned talent.
Yeah,
so I mean, unsigned, you're gonna get establishing Megan and
Megan as that. So you go out, you get a minute of your stuff in, and the rest of it is you getting a kick in.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Like, that's just the rules of it.
Yeah.
Because other people have come on, other quote unquote famous wrestlers have come in and done the same thing. Better wrestlers, as in more professional. I don't know. Go on.
A long-time friend of Newell chalked up to being excited about her debut and disappointed that things would end so quick.
Tell me about it.
I know it said it felt like Newell wanted to get the match over with because of how things went setting it up. I don't really understand what they mean by that. Another source indicated the frustration on Megan Bain's face during the match was legitimate, as she was frustrated with what appeared to be a lack of cooperation at some of the spots. I think she's talking about the double
suplex, which it just looked like she wasn't in the right place, to be honest, and she just had to adjust slightly, and then they hoyed her. But
yeah, and to be fair, it looked pretty badass.
I mean, I'll take it. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I think that's maybe people.
It wasn't like she was like trying not to be lifted up. I think she was. Yeah, it looked like she just didn't get in exactly the right place to not land on all three of them.
Yeah,
two of them. Yeah,
I think there's a lot of.
I don't know. I'm not an expert.
People have said, "Oh, I don't like this thing they've done, so I'm gonna go back and."
Yeah, I mean,
criticize everything. Like I don't know. I don't know if we can fairly say that's what happened last, the week before.
I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, I thought it looked cool. Then what? So Fightful reached out to Nixon Newell, denied there was disagreement on the previous week's show, saying we had no disagreement. Miranda and I are the only ones who have details about how yes they went, which surely isn't true, but okay, fine. When we elaborated on the details of the disagreement, Fightful hadn't gained a response at the time of publishing the article. They went on a Twitch stream, confirmed Fightful support. They were on Dynamite on Wednesday. There's nothing for them on the show. They came in Saturday for Collision and were given a match, said they presented ideas and were informed of a short match. They decided after the promo they did, a match of that length wouldn't benefit anyone. Well, I don't know. They got a little promo sort of the weeks before. I kind of assumed they were going to be built up to something else, but
you've got to be built up. That's the thing, and you're going against people women who are going into the blood and guts match. They're trying to make Megan Bain and Rhea Ripley because they've had to pivot away, haven't they? Because Penelope Ford got injured, so they've had to bring someone else in, and you've got to try and show that synergy coming together again.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you're going to have to eat a bit of shit for another week.
That's true. Yeah, well, I guess the thing is they're not. I don't know. It seems a bit silly, basically, when it comes down to it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get at. So they said that AEW. They told AEW they appreciated that there wasn't any negativity or a harsh walkout, and spoke to everyone involved. And they were told they were free to leave as they wanted.
See, that sounds weird. Like, if the men with guns came in.
It's like that episode of Simpsons with a cult where they're like, people can leave at any time. Dogs and landmines and stuff.
The leader is Leader Beans. Yes. Yeah. No, but they're free to leave. That's an odd way of phrasing it.
There was quite many people there in agreement that 3 minutes was too short for them. I mean, I imagine maybe there wasn't any bad blood, but it might have been when they started tweeting, like...
Nothing good has ever come from tweeting anything. Ever.
Yeah, that's probably true. Nixon Newell also claimed she had about a year left in wrestling. So after the live stream, a number of AEW talent and staff reached out about the situation. Claimed to fight for that... Sorry, my computer's just lost its mind. It's claimed to fight for like the Bryan Danielson even spoke with Nixon Newell and Miranda Alizé and wasn't sure about the way the match went November 1st. But I think later on it said that Bryan Danielson never spoke to them, so I don't know what that bit's about.
I did see a thing that someone put, if Bryan Danielson ever said he was disappointed in anything I'd done forever, I'd just kill myself.
That's reasonable, yeah, that's fair, reasonable. A number of women in the AEW and Ring of Honor locker room contacted Fightful to express their frustration as well, saying they would have loved for even 3 minutes on Collision. And there was a few tweets on that basis of like, I would kill for 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's a bit I didn't like on that. But they're all doing that, but they have a habit, AEW talent, when there's something in the press that they pile on.
Pile on. Yeah.
It's always like there's a company message, go and tweet something about this because it's.
Yeah, that's true.
But it is kind of the point. It is national television, and 3 minutes is still 3 minutes. I think it was Nyla Rose was like, yeah, I've done more fun stuff in 3 minutes, but that's not the time or place because she's a menace. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like the other ones. I think so you talk to people in the company, but I don't think it takes you great when you're just piling on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. They've done it before with people. That's
what I mean.
It does feel like a company edict, yeah.
And it kind of keeps the bad, not bad press exactly, but like kind of. It keeps it in the news. It keeps it coming.
Typically happens with the women as well.
Well, you know what women be like. That is a joke, by the way, everyone. I'm getting glared at by my wife.
My lawyers advised me to remain silent on this point.
No, but again, I think there has been stuff with the men in the past as well, but it just seems to be there's more drama with the women's bit of it, with the Thunder Rosa and stuff like that. It seems to be more high profile, yeah.
More high profile than Punk.
I mean, we don't talk about that.
They weren't tweeting out about that.
I can't remember. It's 3 years ago.
There weren't like talent tweeting out about that. That's what I mean.
I think that's because lawyers were involved.
Yeah, that was like a legal beating, weren't it?
Yeah, he's flying around. But no,
this is just someone refusing to do the job they were paid for.
I think Jericho was the only one said it many years ago about if you get 10 seconds, you take 10 seconds, turn it into a minute.
We're an actor. Yeah, we're an actor playing a role, and small roles is still better than no role. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. The most common thing Fightful heard from people in AEW is that nobody would have found out about the situation at all had Miranda not tweeted. We have so much to say before Collision even started, which is a fair point. Can't believe if things actually ended smoothly, it wasn't smooth anymore once that happened. And then there's a bunch of stuff about Newell's potentially not getting bookings. We heard talks later this year, company people had talks with a company earlier in the year. People that influenced that company stated the conversation didn't go well, and they soured on possibly booking her because of some of the asks. It was never specified just what those asks were. Fightful reached out to for comment and clarity again, but didn't hear back. November 9th, she said, "We have no disagreement. Miranda and I really wanted the details of yesterday when." There was an indie show that claimed that Newell left for a planned run-in, but that was kind of been going around. That's kind of bullshit because it turns out that there's a miscommunication between the promoter and her, and she wasn't informed of her run-in until after her match had already finished, at which point she was saying, well, like, my flight's in an hour and I have to go now.
My planet needs me.
My planet needs me. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we did it, Brian Danielson. All false information. We never met Brian in person. That's for indie shows. I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, that's the drama.
I mean, it is all a bit of a storm in a teacup, isn't it? Really, two people didn't want to do.
People didn't want to do a thing. They didn't do the thing. They were legally didn't have to do the thing. Yeah. The thing they've chosen not to do is probably a bit silly because I suspect they might not be coming back, especially with them tweeting shit afterwards.
Is it that thing of haha, this will get people to pay attention to us, and people just went, it's kind of stupid if you ask me.
A bit.
Like the Outrunners only did 2 minutes for ages, and I love the Outrunners.
He tweeted something about maybe walking out due to catering or something.
Oh yeah, they walked out because there was no chicken Caesar salad in catering.
That was...
but yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't want it. Maybe they thought that, all right, we did the thing the other week and now we get a bit more time and stuff. But again, they've had to pivot because Thingy got hurt. So I mean, I don't know. Personally, for me,
it's a bit of a It's a
bit like chucking your toys out the pram, isn't it? Really feels like
it's just all a bit silly from. Well, mostly from their side, but also from AEW side a bit with the pile on and shit.
Yeah, I mean, let's move on. It's a shame because, you know, a woman's tag team, a proper one coming in, like not one that's been put together, like ta-da, and we've got a tag tournament. You say, ta-da! Like you could have gone far, kid.
That would have been good. I think it could have been good, but oh well. I don't think that's happening anymore.
We'll see. Never say never.
Moving on to less controversial news.
This is the least controversial.
I had my tirade last week about it. Also the week before.
It was last week, yeah. Detail around Rich Holland's early termination are still coming in, WWE, but WWE did confirm the news. Despite that, they still have to provide his rehab. He's a free agent, effective immediately. Fightful are looking into any possible Andrade situations or unusual circumstances.
I like the fact that's now called an Andrade. Yeah. I've been fired, but I'm not sure if I can go.
Fired, I'm not getting paid, but I may also be under contract.
God bless America.
Talent we spoke to were befuddled.
Nice word.
By the situation all around, from Ridge Holland needing help financially after years in WWE to WWE letting him go while hurt to then cutting him again. To be clear, Ridge Holland had about a week or two left on his contract. WWE terminated the deal early for breach, and they're looking into it if they applied a non-compete as a for cause. Yeah, it does seem a bit weird. I know he took a pay cut, but pretty well paid in WWE.
Yeah, but American healthcare is also very expensive.
Well, it said he signed a 1-year contract with her in 2024. We took a 58% reduction.
What?
I don't know what 58% of what, I don't know.
Oh, come on, he wasn't like top tier, was he? Like, I don't know how much you get paid, but 58%, that's more than half.
Good math.
Yeah. God.
Your times tables.
He must have been on a fair wedge then if he can afford to take more than half his wage off it and still be happy. Because I'd be raging.
Yeah.
I think he said something about they offered him 3 years of that money and he said, I'll take 1 and try and...
Right. I'm worth that. Well,
yeah.
Even so, feels like servitude.
They've created a GoFundMe to help him. His mother has supposedly created that. According to Holland, he was initially unaware of the campaign. Following the backlash turned up online, Holland has called for the GoFundMe to shut down with donation plans to be forwarded to charity. Again, all the narrative, it doesn't. Yeah.
I don't know.
I entirely lost track of this story. I was like, what the hell is going on?
He did tweet out saying, like, I never thought I wouldn't be able to pay my mortgage. So,
yeah.
If that's the case, you'd surely be taking everything you can get.
Yeah, but if it's one of them. I think you doesn't have to be you that sets up the GoFundMe. Anyone could do it. I could set one up for, you know.
I think the backlash came from people being like, why do you need a GoFundMe? Surely you earned a lot of money before this.
Have you seen my collection of Fabergé eggs?
Give me another Fabergé.
You've had enough, sir.
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
But yeah, I mean, it is that thing of go for it. But I guess it's a typically American thing of, you know, people that are like, oh, my money is my money. The government shouldn't use it for pay for medical care. And then as soon as they get banned with something, it's like, I need money for my health care. And it's like, yeah, that's what your taxes are supposed to pay for. Think about it. Socialism.
Can't be having that. It's crazy talk.
He wrote on it, thank you for all the incredible support showing through the GoFundMe campaign. However, I want to clarify that I was not aware the page was going live. I had no prior discussion with the family member who created it. I've since requested no further donations be accepted, and this change take effect in the next 24 hours. Once we figure out how to move forward and I recoup the amount donated, I'll be donating said amount to charity. Sincerely apologise if page caused any upset or offence. That was never the intention. For your understanding and kind. So
this has got a bit of a Captain Tom's Family vibe about it, hasn't it? This. Right, he's going to build a sauna that the public can use one day of the year since Swithin's Day, and he's going to register it as a charity.
Hey, I don't know.
Well, I've just read this next bit and I'm like,
Well, there's a bit.
He's going to use the money and donate it to charity when he gets back to it.
That's what I kind of took from the statement.
The money's just resting in his account.
It didn't really seem like he meant he was going to donate it immediately, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I think there's some. I don't know. I'm confused. I was confused by the whole thing.
People want to give him money. Let him give him money.
So the line of once I recoup the amount donated.
Yeah, that's the bit. Yeah.
Oh, does it not? No, because it gets held for a while, doesn't it, or something? Because then GoFundMe have to put it in their account to earn some interest on it, and then it moves on. I think
something like that.
I think that's how it works. It's all bent.
I don't know. I don't understand the controversy though either. Because
if people want to give people money,
no one had
entitled to.
But
show money, the land of the free.
Maybe I'm missing something because around this point I just shut down entirely from wrestling news for like 3 days.
Yeah, there's only so much nonsense you can take, isn't there? Really.
Pretty much. I was like, nope, that's enough of that for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Fair play to him. He might get a load of money out of people. I know one of the Young Bucks donated like a couple of grand. So how do I know? Because I know
we don't have any money.
How did they do that?
Kayfabe's not dead, but we don't have to piss on his corpse. Fightful Select have learned that AEW have shown interest in Zeta Steel lately. Until early October, Zeta Steel was contracted to WWE under her WWE ID contract. Remember them? We're told the contract was made sometime in October between AEW and Steel, but that she wasn't signed as of then and hadn't been as of this past week. Under the terms of WWE ID's deal, WWE has matching rights if any company wants to sign the ID contract with talent. However, Steel is no longer under that deal, so that wouldn't apply. Possibly. The word for the WWE was that
when
it
fire her for cause, despite the fact that she's already gone.
I mean, the Andrade clause needs to be a thing now. The first part should be known in this contract. The word for the WWE was that when it came time to renew the deal, Zeta opted to not renew in line with what she said at the time. Why wouldn't you? While under the WWE ID contract, she worked 9 Evolved matches. She won 1 singles match and a tag team match. She also competed in WWE ID tied matches in GCW and APAC, not winning any of those either. That's good, isn't it? That's worth being tied to the Fed and not winning now. At least Jack Cartwheel won stuff.
That'd be interesting. I don't really know her, but interesting.
I've seen her on GCW shows, but yeah.
Cool. PWI Women's 250 was announced. We've already sort of mentioned it a little bit. Joe does not think much of a judging panel.
No. That's not what I said at all.
Okay.
I said it's purely subjective. It's one person's in completely made up statistics, not made up, like matches and wins and stuff. But also, I could say anything. It doesn't matter. It's one person's opinion. People getting bent out of shape about it. I don't know. Go and touch some grass.
Who's getting bent out of shape about it? Wait, why am I even asking that question? Wrestling fans are involved.
Because Mercedes won.
Because Mercedes won and Toni Storm was
the belts in the world. Like, what? Of course she was going to win.
If she hadn't won, it would have been a steward's inquiry. Like,
yeah.
Also, I mean, I like Mercedes now, but when she first started out, again, I've said a million times, yeah, but you can't deny the fact that she's gone around the world, she's elevated women's wrestling everywhere she's been, right? Is that not enough? Toni Storm has had a tremendous year. If it wasn't for Mercedes, like, I'd be fuming, because I'm Toni Storm and I've done all this great work this year, and then she comes along with all these belts. Fuck! Like, it is!
Did you see that? There was like a clip a few weeks ago of her defending one of her belts on the Indies, and the crowd chanting "Fight Forever," and she's just like, "No, tired,
tired." I can't remember who it was who said that, but it was like when people chant "Fight Forever." Do you realize it's Warhorse? Do you realize how rude it is? I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, if you don't like it, make your own top 10 list up in your head. There you go. You're happy now, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's not a comparative thing. You can't say like it's the most, the greatest hits, the greatest money at the box office, or the longest at number one. It's subjective. It's like going, Van Gogh's the best artist. Because it doesn't matter. Oh, he did a load of paintings. Yeah, but I think you'll find Andy Warhol was better. It's what you like. That's the thing that annoys me every year with these lists, is that people get all pissed. Not everyone. Most people are normal. But the same people every year get all bent out of shape about it. And it's just like,
that's a subsection.
Why do you enjoy this hobby if it just makes you angry all the time? He says getting angry. But I'm on the side of good.
Well, as
also, the top 10 list, I think that's a fairly top 10 list. That's a pretty good top 10 list, to be honest.
Yeah, can't really argue.
Yeah, you can change it about a bit of your own personal taste, but that's a good top 10.
Like, Tiffany Stratton did all that stuff. I mean, Tiffany Stratton should be number one for the Charlotte Flair incident.
Yeah, that promo is art. We discussed that.
Yeah, at great length. But yeah, like, if in terms of just, it's just one of those things. I also saw, I've seen the thing today as well, Mariah May in WWE now, they're doing a very similar Toni Storm angle.
I haven't seen this.
I saw a clip of it and was like, I can't remember who it was. It was like, "You were birthed from my womb," and I'm like, "Come on, we're just stealing actual lines now."
Okay, I didn't know about that. That's
a lifetime of mediocrity.
As we alluded to, Mercedes Moné was top, Toni Storm second, Saya Kamitani third, Tiffany Stratton fourth, Stephanie Vaquer fifth, Io Sky sixth, Athena seventh, Zoe eighth, Naomi's ninth, and
Naomi at 9 is a yes. Yeah.
So I think she's been out for a while as well. She's pregnant.
But it's
good job.
Like based on the tail end of last year and this year, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
Shelley went in August. Yeah, so it's just before she was meant to face Stephanie in Paris.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, 100% fine with that. It's a good top 10 list. I think that's the right top 10 list. I'd have put Bozilla in there.
You'd put Bozilla in every list though.
Unless it was the tiniest women list, in which case.
The one that jumps to mind that's not in there, that should be.
Who?
So there's no one that jumps to my mind.
Yeah, it's a good top 10.
If you look, that's women who have put a shift in this year. Top 10, yeah. But you can't deny that Mercedes shouldn't be at the top of that list. Just because she doesn't work for that company that you like anymore, you can't deny that she has done more this year than anyone else put together.
Where's our Lord of the Rings belt thing?
Don't hassle him. He's got a lot going on.
Taking my time doing the podcast, we obviously do these in the news. That's the easiest one that they've ever had to do.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Surely. That's to be the easy.
I would say Mercedes and Toni, then everything else after that is subjective. But yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be Okada at Wrestle Kingdom on the 4th of January. There was discussion about Nakamura, but it sounds like it's a serious federation, or it's Tony Khan.
I mean, it was always going to be Okada, wasn't it?
Yeah, it always was, and it makes a lot of sense.
It does. I mean, I'm kind of excited for that, just to see if Tanahashi can last before he just crumbles into body parts.
That's how he wants to go. He wants to be hit by a Rainmaker and just
explode.
That's how we all want to go.
Like a Mortal Kombat fatality. He just Rainmakers him, and all that's left is just his shins with his boots in the ring. From Fightful Select Q&A, is there a reason that very little has been done with Julia lately? She's not in a real feud. Is saddled with Kiana James. Comparing her to what WWE is doing with Stephanie Vaquer and even Asuka Kairi, it's kind of sad. The reality is that WWE has never had a plan nor really cared about the United States title. It was a hastily made decision after Chelsea Green and Minchin had a banger of a feud without a title, and there was no world title programs for either women. So in addition to adding an IC title that Becky Lynch willed into relevance, they added the US title with no significant creative plans or real time that they planned on giving it to. So could this be, because it was a big signing, weren't it? They were all, we got Julia, and then...
I've not seen much of NXT. I've not watched it, but I've seen a few of her old matches, and Jesus Christ, the woman's neck is made of titanium.
Yeah, she's on SmackDown now, but yeah, I was a bit stunned that she lost in like 3 minutes.
She lost in 3 minutes? I'd heard she lost.
I'm sure it wasn't long. It only just started.
But I have it under good authority that 3 minutes isn't enough for anything.
Tell that to my wife.
Yeah, roll up, foot on the rope, kind of 3 minute finish.
Oh. Odd.
Oh, I did see a video this week as well of Buddy Matthews talking about his injury, where he rolled his foot, jumping into the ring. Like, he didn't break it, he just rolled it, and it goes right under. It's like when you fall off a curb, and it was that.
No.
But he then went and did, 12 minutes on it or whatever.
That doesn't make no sense.
I know, different breed of people.
If I was me, if I hurt my ankle coming off a curb, I'm not moving for like 2 hours.
It's literally Family Guy.
Yeah.
I'll do the last bit then while we're here. Regarding Cody Rhodes telling the All the Smoke podcast that his next WWE contract will be his last, he's still got ages remaining on this one. Unless he's getting time off making the best film ever made, Street Fighter. And in great news, Kevin Owens posted a video of him back training with his proper music and everything. That's good.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Even though I don't watch it, I like Kevin Owens. He seems like a good egg.
Yeah.
It's not long since his surgery, 3 months, 4 months or so.
I mean, I think it'll still be a long time back, but it's just good to see him
up and about.
Yeah, he obviously wasn't in. If you've not seen it, he was just running. Like, off, and it wasn't like never doing any combat stuff.
Pulling a train with his teeth.
Yeah. On the movies, I saw today that the upcoming Zootopia or Zootropolis, depending on where you are, 2 film, the Disney film.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pair of cops, I think, in it, who are voiced by Roman Reigns and Steampunk.
Really?
All right. Is that the one with the sexy rabbit cop?
Yeah.
And the sloth in the DMV. Yeah, I quite like that one.
Yeah, it's fun. I watched it on a plane once.
Shakira, the song.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The Zebra Buddy Cops is who they are voicing.
Fair enough.
War Games tonight.
No.
I know you've already not War Games. Sorry.
Do you want to get sued?
I watched William Regal get called out to shout War Games the other day, so I've got War Games in my head. It's Blood and Guts tonight.
It is. And it's an extra half hour long or something, I think, isn't it?
I believe so. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
So that's hour for each match with intros, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be chaos.
Well, it takes 30 minutes to get everyone in the ring before it even starts, doesn't it?
I mean, they're gonna must need like a 10-minute break while they clean all the blood out of the ring.
That's true. Yeah.
And
They could
residual weapons.
They can have the outrunners just running around outside. Just give them a load of Skittles and just fucking rev them up and watch them go, innit?
Yeah. Yep. Very exciting.
That's about it, because we did Dynamite last week, because it was a day late.
You got a false count anywhere, Matt, as well. Hobbs and
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's gonna be good. I have high hopes. I'm waiting for all the thingy tomorrow. When Jericho fell in them boxes and everyone shit their pants, thinking that wrestling was real and that he was going to actually die. I remember.
We've had the advantage matches, haven't we, as well?
That they showed that the camera didn't cut away.
Yeah, but then it kind of ruined Shotzi ever getting a job there, didn't it? But it's fun. You have to laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. Straight up funny. But yeah, so we've had the advantage matches already, haven't we? So
yes,
Roderick Strong beat Moxley.
Yes, so Death Riders are on the back foot all the way through it. Basically,
there's always a weird vibe, I think, when the heels are on the back foot.
Yes, because I know what you mean, but also it's when that second person comes in, you get that brief rush of synergy with them and stuff, and I don't know. I've got really high hopes for this, just because.
Oh yeah, it's not criticism. I'm just intrigued what we do with it.
I've got a feeling Briscoe's going to do something stupid. I
always have that feeling.
I've got a genuine knot in my stomach that him and Darby Allin going, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and it's just
going to escalate.
Yeah, dick measuring contest, but with fire.
Oh no. That wish I made for fire is backfiring.
What if Orange Cassidy?
I mean, that they've hinted at it, innit? And do we want to see dark orange?
So I watched last week, and I know I saw when he first came back as well, and his screen was just all, it was like it was a mistake, wasn't it? Titantron.
Yes.
And then I saw it last week, and it's still not right. I assume it's been getting gradually clearer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be honest, I hadn't really noticed.
I was just wondering if it would be cool if at the end of it it's a long con on a heel turn, and that's when it'll be fully revealed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't want the Death Riders to take him. That's the thing. He's one of the good guys.
That's why it'd be a heel turn.
I know how it works. Yeah, and then also there's like the women's one as well, which has got like absolute. If they're given they're going to be given the time for it, but if this based on who's in it, we should see some absolute silly bollocks as well. The fact that Mercedes has gone, yeah, all right, gives me the fear that we're going to see horrible things.
I hope Harley Cameron brings the puppet in.
But it's full of napalm.
Full of napalm.
No, that's too far, isn't it? Or correct the other way around. But yeah, no, it's just like it's such a good lineup of people in that women's match that it sets up loads of stuff for later on.
Yep.
But also, like hopefully we're going to get the final of the Thekla bits, and it's
theoretically the women's one should go longer, more.
Yes,
I hope so.
It should be on last as well, but it won't be. Okay, want to open, want to close. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I said the only negative thing about it was that they're bringing out Ric Flair for it, and I'm like, why?
Did I completely sleep through this?
I think it was on Collision. They were like, "Oh, we're going to bring out Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat." I'm like, Ricky Steamboat's fine, but why are you bringing that old nonce out? Unless it's to kill him.
I've seen people trying to defend it and stuff like.
There's no defending it. No, I think he's still under contract, and like they've gone, fuck it, whiz him out.
Surprise entry to the Blood and Guts match. It's like
and then they all just shake hands and kill him. Like,
okay,
for the greater good, yeah. But instead of ketchup packets, they just absolutely kill an old man. Yeah. No, and then
Woo Energy.
With wooings, I fucking hate him. I was just like, "Oh, Tony, you were doing so well for so long, and then you made me think about Ric Flair again."
Yeah, why has that happened?
Yeah, bad. No one likes him. Even when I told you, I watched that clip where he's in that bar and he's clearly shit himself. It's up there, one of my favourite things, like that and that that Australian fast bowler whipping balls at Piers Morgan. Just never fails to cheer me up.
Correctly.
I need to look into.
I'm sure I've sent you it 1,000,000 times. It's just there. He's got all padded up, and like he's not even trying to bowl to him. He's out to hurt him, and it's great. And he's whipping him full pelt, short, and they're just smashing into him. And he's like, Morgan's going, oh, it didn't hurt. Come on, give me your best. And you can tell inside he's drying his eyes out.
Yeah,
because he's getting hit with a corky at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Brett Lee could bowl at like 90 plus miles per hour, and he wasn't holding back.
No, but he wasn't bowling. He wasn't bowling to hit. He was bowling like throwing it at him. Like,
I love the idea that you're like, oh, you're gonna make me do an interview with this twat, right?
Yeah, that's
I'll do it then.
You won't like it. But yeah, it's gonna be good. And then also Hangman Page against Powerhouse Hobbs. It feels like it's going to be a good match because it's Hobbs, but it's not what anyone's going to be watching, is it?
False count anywhere. What a palate cleanser that is. Let's calm the crowd down between the matches
by having them sprawl. Well, I guess because they can't get out of the cage and fight, you've got to do some stuff with them, innit? And that's that, really, innit? Tomorrow, tickets for the second Mystery Wrestling show in Cardiff on the Saturday go up. If you haven't got tickets, get them because and Psycho Mike's coming. Definitely announce, John, if that sways you.
Does sway me, yes. I'm interested.
Well, if he's there for one, he's going to be there for all of them, isn't he? But and that's about it, isn't it? Next week I'll give you the rundown for the Kingdom of Wrestling that's happening over the weekend after. But until then, I got out.
That's it. Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
The Joe and John show.